Cheerio, my beautiful friends. How is everything going on your end of the world? As you can probably see from my surroundings, I am not under the sun and I'm not walking on the beach in the world's most beautiful and #1 resort in the world. I guess about a week and a half, 10 days or so ago, I have arrived in the UK. Obligatory shot. Oh, look at that. It has been raining here quite a bit, but in a good positive way. It's a little bit chilly sometimes, but actually honestly not too bad. The weather has actually been fine. We have this little app where it tells you where, you know, when the rain comes, when it doesn't. It's all good. I arrived here in Luton Airport, super easy, 2 seconds from Burgess, if you can imagine. So I took the $2 bus, super nice, super friendly, super fast. It's actually the bus that goes to Burgess. They stop at Burgess Airport. Absolutely first class service at Burgess Airport. Wizz Air costs zero, pretty much nothing. To fly to Luton, everything is so polished there, so you just get picked up in Luton by whoever, or take a bus or a train if you're going to London or any of the nearby towns. It's like that. Obviously everything is credit card. They don't do cash at all anywhere. The airport is awesome. It was quite busy when I arrived, but who cares? It was awesome. Zero, like I said, zero issues. Look at this, how cool this is. Okay, so let me tell you exactly where I am and why I'm here. I am in Stow-on-the-Wold. I'm in the Cotswolds. I've been here before. My best buddy in the whole entire world has bought what essentially is a castle just nearby with a hot tub. It's absolutely gorgeous, completely rebuilt, restored. So we've been partying there for the last few days, eating essentially the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life. The best food I've eaten in my entire life. Just every day something different and completely exotic and super just opulent and just woo, completely over the top. So we've been having lots and lots of fun and going on hikes with this dog Larkin and exploring nearby villages, all the towns, like the bigger towns, and of course doing these huge walks across the fields in very mucky conditions. I have to be sort of wearing super, you know, these sort of clothes, and you need to wear your rubber wellies and stuff because it's really muddy, but again in a really fun and exciting sort of way. Today was not so bad, so I'm wearing my other shoes. So I'm just walking around this church here, which is just a little bit on the outskirts of Stow, and it's absolutely beautiful. Inside is getting renovated. There's an old cemetery here, and these buildings here, if you want to have a look, is actually the backs of all the shops here. So it's pretty dead here right now, as you can imagine. It's definitely not tourist season. This is like, you know, Sunny Beach in the summertime, where 100 billion people come through here, you know, to do some shopping and look at the, you know, again, I'm going to say this, but this is, you know, certainly one of the most beautiful areas. You know, if you're looking at the, you know, how many square kilometers this whole region, I mean, it's a whole region of UK. It's, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. All the villages, all the different homes, all the farms, and just all the little places that you can visit, all the little shops, museums. Just, you know, really takes your breath away, and especially, you know, if you just go for little walks and stuff and you want to buy little trinkets and stuff. So go to so many different shops. This morning we went to Jeremy Clarkson's cheese and meat shop at his farm, that, you know, is part of his Netflix show, which is really cool. I fucking love it. But he was in there and the shop was actually kind of closed, but we walked around. It was awesome. Definitely something to visit if you're here. Sorry, wind again. If you are here, definitely come in the summertime. The experience is drastically different, but also maybe think about that too, because it's really busy. Try not to drive here, you know, if you're planning on you know, coming by car from another European country or whatever. It's always best just to take public transport because it's so busy. Okay, oh sorry, it's windy. Let me show you this this tree door combination. This is like one of those like super beautiful places that people photograph you know, you kind of have to be here. It's all the beautifulness of being here is one thing, but it's like it has this like incredible feeling of, you know, because it's such an old region, and it's been kept so immaculate for everyone to enjoy, and it just has this feeling that you really are stepping back in time, hundreds of years. And of course, and the crazy thing, how nice. It's like everything's so elegant and clean and tidy and polite and just perfect, you know. Like everybody you meet here, it's so just nice, you know, just nice. There's nobody here in, you know, pajama pants and stuff like that. That's just absolutely not a thing. Everybody has, you know, sort of respect for themselves, and there's obviously no like garbage or anything kind of weird. It's just kind of cool, just kind of a cool place to visit. Yeah, it's very, very expensive. So if you're looking for cheap accommodations or cheap stuff to buy, cheap food to buy, it's quite expensive. You know, I could never afford to stay here for, you know, 2 weeks and spend some time in a hotel and do all this stuff. It's just not possible. But you can get Airbnbs, you can rent little villas, you can rent cottages in some of the out of the way towns at a little bit cheaper if you bring your family, maybe a few friends if you want to, you know, bring like a group of buddies with you. It certainly, you can reduce your budget by a little bit. And of course, this is only one of the dozens of villages here in the region. This is one of the a little bit more popular ones, and I just you know, I just love coming here. I'll show you just really quickly. So yeah, this is Stowe in its super off season, and you're gonna see, you know, maybe not today, but some really fancy cars here. I mean, Ferraris and guys and crazy Jaguars, and of course Land Rovers, and you know, all the kind of newest of everything. And of course the beauty of everything is just these little shops, you know, rich people shops, where you're paying, was it 270 pounds for just like a hiking sweater. Like, how much is this? And they had a 50% off sale. I was like, that's not 50% off, it's 275 pounds for a sweater. But it was beautiful, but I am not gonna buy one. So everything is very, you know, just these tiny little shops. Everything is, you know, lots of beautiful, like very high-end outerwear for being outside, hiking, all that kinds of stuff. And you know, just a regular post office. There's a little grocery shop and stuff like that. But it is mostly sort of like cool trinkets and things for your home, paintings and carvings and stuff from a local artisan. There you go, like things like that. And of course, everything can be shipped back to your house in whatever you are, in Sunny Beach. And everything is obviously top notch and super gorgeous and beautiful. And on weekends, I think it's just about here, they have these markets outside, so people from the farms bring all their veggies and the things that they make, whether it's jam or sausages or things are hanging, and little, you know, trinkets, you know, like cool touristy things. Just awesome. You know, this is one of the tea rooms here, and my buddy said that it's really busy here all the time, and people just come here because, you know, nobody works anymore, so this place is just packed, and the pubs are completely full at lunchtime and at dinner time. It's kind of late now, so it's super dead. So, you know, it's really busy here at some of the shops. People just kind of hanging out and chatting about the royals. I don't know what the fuck they talk about, but yeah, so have a look. Okay, so I guess yeah, that's where the church is, and this used to be, I guess, like a holy place. But the place ahead of me, I've been there before, and it was like a cool selling marketplace. So yeah, every one of these places, of course, has at least one pub. The pub food is as you can imagine, very, very deep fried, very, very delicious and very awesome. It's pretty, you know, again, I'm just gonna say this again, it's quite expensive. You want to buy, you know, some dish, it's, you know, it's gonna cost you about 18 pounds plus a beer, cost of a beer. I just bought a beer and it's about five pounds or whatever, but I mean, you know, sitting here guzzling a dozen beers like you would in on the beach in Sunny Beach. So it's a very different experience. You have one, you enjoy your afternoon with your buddies, and it's, I think the price is very fair considering your surroundings, and you're kind of, you know, just in this freaking amazing place. So here, have a look at some of these little shops. Sorry about the wind, but it just seems like it's always windy. So yeah, every shop, every place like this generally will have a little, yeah, like a little a little co-op where you can just quickly grab some groceries. And to be honest, groceries are really cheap in the UK. A lot of stuff, especially if you go some of the cheaper places, way cheaper than Bulgaria. I mean, I'm kind of go through all the prices and stuff, and outside of maybe alcohol and a few other things, fruits, vegetables, you want to buy meats and stuff like that, especially like processed stuff, so much cheaper here, just so much cheaper. But of course, if you want to buy the fancier stuff, artisan stuff, you're gonna spend £5 on £5 on a loaf of bread. So that kind of gets to you after a while. So yeah. Look at this. So what I'm gonna do actually right now is yeah, I'm just bantering right now. I will finish my Guinness. So this is a pub that I've been to and drank quite a number of pints here. I'm going to finish my Guinness and continue on my journey. I got about a 45-minute walk back into the next village, and I'm gonna continue on adventuring on. Here's my little setup. Happy New Year. I'm saying Happy New Year till the end of March, just so you know. Cheers, guys. Again, really windy and a little bit chilly. It's 8 a.m. So one little quiz I have for you guys. What are the two things that everyone loves? Everyone. Two things. One is rotisserie chicken, of course, and two, it's trains. So I'm taking a train to London right now in this kind of funny weather. I'm wearing this toque as a fashion statement, but it is actually a little bit chilly right now. So I'm at the North Cotswolds here at Stowe. No, not at Stowe. I'm at a different place. I should really learn. It's Morton. At the Morton train station right now. Heading towards London, Paddington Station, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's so windy, sorry, but it's gonna get beautiful, and the days are getting brighter sooner right now. It's the summer will be here just shortly, so my train arrives in just a few minutes, and this is what the station looks like. And of course, it's freaking awesome, and the guy that's selling you tickets is kind of like old school with the cool glasses, like back in the day. Okay, bye for now. So I am riding the rails to London on a really fancy train. I mean, really fancy train. So you have Wi-Fi, which is the internet, as you're cruising through the British countryside. There are really friendly folks who come by, and they give you cake and cookies and coffee and alcohol if you want some. Literally, the guy said you can get a little bit of tequila, shot of tequila at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm assuming they don't judge, or maybe they do judge. Who the hell knows? So I'm not quite sure exactly how long I'm going to be on this train for, but it's just around after 8 o'clock, and the train arrived. It's supposed to be 10 after, and the train arrived at 10 after. So that's really awesome. I can't believe how pretty and clean and just fancy everything is. So I'm heading to
the London station to Paddington right now. I'm gonna loiter around for a little bit there, and then take a train to Luton, which kind of goes like that. So you have 2 more trains you have to take, and there's like a tube, and I get to go on the super brand new train later today. So I'm really excited about that. I'll take maybe a couple seconds video. So what else can I add? So just kind of local news outside of the trash of the book that idiot just released. Got so embarrassing. Nobody gives a shit. I mean, these people give a shit, and that's the most embarrassing part. That Harry, whatever the fuck his name is, so embarrassing.
We are now approaching Kingham.
What I was reading today is the cyber attack on the post office, on the postal service, the Royal Mail.
All your belongings with you.
Just exactly the same thing happened here with ransomware from the Russians, just like in Bulgaria about a year ago. So there's no international shipments right now because of a Russian ransomware. So you're not supposed to. You can ship internally, I think, within the country, but you can't ship international payments like in this whole country because of a Russian cyber attack that happened a few days ago, but it's just kind of coming to light right now. Literally identical what happened in Bulgaria, and I'm just wondering, like, when will somebody do something about this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. These state-sponsored attacks that cripple, and I mean, it's a big deal that crippled the mail service here. I just don't understand. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Why? I mean, I understand the Bulgarian computer systems, you know, I think I was reading, I mean, they're just from sort of decades ago, and they don't really have a proper cybersecurity team. You know, it's just a couple guys in tracksuits, you know, with chewing on 7-day at 4 o'clock in the morning with their Windows XP machines, trying to figure out exactly what happened. But here, you know, for them to be able to have this kind of an exploit, and you know, for essential service, I mean, there's like electricity and water kind of thing, for that to have happened here, it's really fucking embarrassing. So really embarrassing, and I guess like I said, on top of that all is just, why isn't anybody doing anything about this? I just don't understand. I just don't fucking understand. It'll take a few days, you know, to just I'm not gonna get into sort of politics and Russia and all the fucking cockroaches there, but the fact that nobody gives a shit, and this continues to happen, just, I don't know, it pisses me off a little bit. So what's next? So I'll be home, actually back to the coast later this evening. It's going to be 17 degrees.
This is Kingham
In Sunny Beach in I think in just a few days, so that's awesome. And the days are getting sort of
Great Western Railway service
happier and
London,
a little bit
Paddington.
almost warmer, seems like, because today is actually quite nice, except it was a bit windy, but it just feels like summer is just around the corner, and the beach is going to be in full swing. It just seems like to me very, very soon. I mean, I know it's still a few months, but it's gonna go boom. So cruising from the Cotswolds, kind of Oxford area, you know, the fancy area, down to essentially Luton through London was awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Just a few little trains you have to take, but everything is so well connected and so easy to find. Of course, my buddy gave me the directions down to turn right, then right. When you see this, turn left. So obviously that helped, but there's always people at every corner. You can always just say hello, I'm going here, and there's like boom 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 boom. Super awesome. I went down the Victoria line, that's the super new one, so modern and so cool, and the new station is really cool. Like, I'm just really beautiful, really just everything's new, so it looks awesome. And the trains obviously super spotless and just on time, just like to a second. It's wow, wicked. I love this shit, absolutely love this shit. Okay, so I arrived in at the airport here. not very busy, not nearly as busy as it was when I first departed. Still quite a bit of people and stuff like that, but all the going through security and stuff like that, just like that, super fast, and obviously everybody's super nice and super helpful. And you know, through passport control and all that stuff, just everything takes 2 seconds. No lineups today, but this is like an airport where if there's like a lineup, you know, they try to hire everybody to kind of have everybody go through. Except, yeah, when I was arriving last time, as I said before, it was just crazy, just like weird busy, and I was able to kind of get by with my Bulgarian identity card, and I bypassed probably an hour of waiting because I think it was like a kids thing. Everybody was flying back from holidays or something like that, and it was like a sea, like a football field of people just snaked around like that. So I don't know what the fuck what happened. I think they thought it was like a Ukrainian refugee or some shit like that. I still don't know what exactly happened. Anyways, I'm bantering. Super awesome. I had no idea how just cool this airport is. It looks like it's just been renovated or something, because the time I was here before, it was quite some time ago, many years ago, it was kind of, I don't know, not a place I wanted to spend any time. But tons and tons of restaurants and pubs, and I bought my Starbucks, which I love and everybody hates. Well, no, everybody says they hate it, but they still love it. Cheers. I love Starbucks. It's not very good, but I love it. I don't know why. So yeah, the place is really awesome. Tons of places, and whatever you're looking for from the best magazine purchase of the year so far. Look at that. I was actually able to find a physical copy. I got a few PDF copies. They're so expensive. The you know, some of the retro computer stuff is so expensive to have shipped to Bulgaria. So, you know, you're paying let's say $10 or $11 for the magazine, but then you're paying another $12, $13 or so for it to arrive, and it's going to be a little bit late and stuff, understandably. So, you know, let's say 25 bucks after everything to have a magazine at the Sunny Beach office is too rich for my blood. So just once in a while I like to get a physical one. I got this on Amazon for 4 bucks. It's a programming guide for DOS. It's almost as big as my nose. I'm so happy. 4 bucks shipped Amazon Prime to my buddy's place. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the budget airlines. Of course, I'm always on a budget, always trying to save money, and I always take the super cheap airlines. Just the cheapest everything I could possibly do, so I can sit magically in the air and just you know, just get to my destination. I don't buy anything extra ever, and well, you shouldn't either, because you don't really need to. All that fast track bullshit, it's bullshit. You can just, if you want to be fast track, you just walk through fast track. They never check anything. Absolute bullshit. The one thing you may need is extra bags. That's it. Seat assignment is bullshit. Anything else is bullshit. Maybe you want to get the insurance, health insurance. Always get health insurance. Always, whether through a third party or when you are booking your flight. It's really inexpensive if you're just going for, you know, 2-3 weeks or a month. For a holiday, it will cost you like 50 bucks. It's not a huge deal. The biggest problem is the luggage allowance, of course. So when you're going to visit a cool place that has lots of cool little trinkets, and for me it's UK here, because I can buy stuff without having it shipped back. And of course the fucking bullshit with Brexit and all the, you know, the courier stuff. You know, don't get ever anything shipped from UK to Bulgaria, because it's going to be stuck forever, and you're going to pay crazy fees, and you have to deal with absolute fucking morons from the Bulgarian you know, the courier companies and customs. It is an awful experience. You're doing like lots of forms through email. If you just, even if you're buying a $20 item, $30 item, not only do they fuck you on the you know, on the like the taxes and stuff like that, whatever, but there's also like a fee. So you're shuttling something for 50 bucks. They still have, you know, like a 17, 18 leva fee, convenience fee. And you're talking to this like super dumb lady and you're filling out these Google forms. You really want to start slicing your arms. It is shit. It is like communist times. Don't do it. So if you need stuff from UK, either just go and visit and hang out and bring it back with you, or just try to find it elsewhere, which really sucks because I love all that, being able to have access to that market, but it just doesn't work anymore. So you get a small bag. You really get a small bag allowance now, and it continues to get a little bit smaller and smaller. You know, I have a 20-liter bag, again traveling super light, but of course with all the stuff that I have purchased, especially the books, and made like 4 or 5 Amazon orders. There's stuff coming in every single day to my buddy's place. So at first I wanted to get another backpack and then pay the 180 leva to be able to bring another backpack back. I'm like, can't do that. So I have my bag, my little Thule bag, and the way oh my god, I'm the worst person. I ended up actually hiding, well, not hiding, but just storing a bunch of stuff in my coats. The pockets, you can't really tell anything, but my jackets have these massive pockets, so they're like full of stuff. Electronic stuff from Amazon and just like everything. And then I have this rain jacket that's awesome that I bought in Bulgaria, Decathlon. Buy your stuff there, it's really awesome. So I filled my jackets, like all the jackets up with everything, my pockets, and I'm wearing 2 t-shirts and my sweater, so I don't have to keep that stuff in my backpack. And I am currently, look, it's in Polish. Dziękuję. And I am wearing 2 pairs of pants right now.
Hey guys, okay, so it's still a little windy and I actually made it back home from England, and it was an amazing trip, and thank you for all the amazing people, one especially who made me feel like a king and just had the most amazing time. And the trip back, of course, was absolutely so easy. Burgess has a minibus after 9 o'clock even. It was super busy, super packed, a kind of standing room, but it was really fun, full of Bulgarian people, and very colorful. But not colorful like actually because people wearing actual colors, or everybody here wears dark colors. Nobody wants to stick out, so, but I mean colorful in terms of really fun and awesome and super quick and $2. So I am back in Sunny Beach. I just came back and a few days ago, and just kind of got all my stuff together, and you know, it's just been absolutely super winter here and all that kind of stuff, but you know, things are fine. There's really very few people here, and I am making all of this up, of course, because right now, let me just take off my super awesome new coat. It is 20 degrees. Yes, it's a bit windy, but look, it is 20 degrees here in absolute paradise. Check it out. Check it out. So yeah, I've been wandering around for the last couple of days, just doing big hikes. I walked to Ravda yesterday. 32,000 steps just in the sun, listening to music and having fun. Look, no tracks whatsoever. I'm really sad there's nobody here. Where are you, Bulgarian people? This is your place. There's nobody here in this beautiful, crazy weather. Look at this t-shirt. The reason why I'm wearing pants right now is because I have my bike here, so I'm not gonna wear shorts on my bike. But please come visit Sunny Beach. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this place. Okay, so yeah, the weather, it was like 18 yesterday. we had a crazy wind warning actually the other day, and I think today as well, because yeah, it's really quite severe, to be honest. And my thing flop 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 on the balcony has been really flappy, and of course I am in the windy city right now, so that's why it's also extra windy. But look at this, it's like middle of summer. Okay guys, so I'm sorry about the super windy video and just all this crazy stuff all over the place. I have my awesome bike. Oh, the stupid wind. I really need to figure this out, or just stop taking videos in the wind. I have a little bit of a trip to do. Maybe I'll go to Burgas or maybe Varna. I don't know, but I have a full day of doing absolutely nothing. I have a cool book to read from 1976. It's a Texas Instruments calculator book and math book. 1976. I was this big in 1976. Just imagine that. Thank you. You know who you are. So anyway, this is it. Thank you for watching this nonsense. Really appreciate your time. I hope to see you guys very soon. Really, the sooner the better, because it really feels like summer. I mean, the summer is here right now. I mean, I could easily wear shorts right now and, you know, be reading my books while sitting on the beach and enjoying the sun. I mean, look at this. What? Look. I'm tanning. It's the middle of January. What the hell? Again, bye guys. I hope you're wonderful, and I'm gonna be saying Happy New Year for the next 2 months, I guess. So Happy New Year to you all, and the best of everything. And when you come to Sunny Beach, make sure you send me a note and we have to meet up and bullshit. Bye guys.